You are now tuned to BS3 Network. BS3 Network, changing the way you listen to podcasts.
It's Queen 3 and King. It's Queen 3 and King. It's Queen 3 and King. Queen 3 and King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down. Queen 3 and King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down. It's Queen 3 and King on BS3 Network. Queen 3 and King.
Oh, I can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Really?
There you go.
Mic check. Mic check. Y'all got me now?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to another episode of Queen 3 and King. I am your host with the toast, King Dog. Today's episode is School Daze with special guest comedians John Yoggi Lewis, alleged comedian John Yoggi Lewis, and comedian Mike James.
What up, man?
Of the July Park Comedy Festival.
You need a do-over today, bro.
I must need something. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the devil is busy because this ain't no spiritual show.
He can still be busy.
Yeah, he always busy.
We always, the devil say y'all always blaming me for shit that ain't got nothing to do with it. You did
He doing something.
Yeah.
He doing something.
So let's get to some let's do some housekeeping first, Miss Producer. We are live on Roku. Search BS3 TV, download today. Or our website, bs3network.com, or our Roku channel, bs3tvlive.com. Download, subscribe. We need at least one more subscriber before they put us out. Our YouTube viewers, please click the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Much appreciated. All right, on to introductions now. We have Mika in the house. Let's see how we want to do this. I think I'm going to do it that way. Well, there we go. All right. First, let's start with the season queen. We hadn't seen her in a while. She's been in contract negotiations with the
and I
network,
think I found one.
with the network. And it was just going to let her ass go, but I had to step in.
I'm letting y'all.
I had to step in. I had to step in and save her shit again, like I always do. So we got the season queen known as Coco, Skinny Minnie, Boney Maroney, Darling Nikki, the glamour herself, talk to the people queen.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be back.
Good evening.
What up?
All right. And the next we have Meba TT, the queen. She is finally free of the ankle monitor. That is the reason why we were able to broadcast live at Mr. Cajun's, because she could get out the house. She's back outside. Talk to the people queen.
Good evening. Praise him.
Wow.
You got a testimony to tell, sis?
You rocking like she in church.
Yeah.
But if you rock one too many times though, that you remember that girl on that podcast when hers came off?
Nigga. You gonna teach this?
Yours might come out. All right, and the only one who took this seriously to get her hair done and got her baby hair laid right, she asked Kay to let her borrow some edge control. She's formerly known as Blake's mama. She is now firmly entrenched in the corner of Bronxy as Bronxy's mom, also known as New York Red. Lily, Mama Lee, the baby queen, talk to the people queen.
Hello, everyone.
That's good.
Hello.
I see you got your green on. Must be St. Patrick's Day coming.
St. Thieves.
All right, and then we're going to go to the, which Lily is news to her that this is the comedian, but I've seen him perform, so I know he legit. So I ain't gonna even hold him. We got Yoggi Lewis, John, straight out of South Oak Cliff High School, who spells spring break, B-R-A-K-E. Talk to me.
Happy spring break.
Oh my God.
That's a true story. We talking about school.
Was that South Oak? That was South Oak Cliff.
That was South Oak Cliff, I rode by.
It
I
was.
I didn't just
It
see the
was
picture.
indeed.
I went by there.
Well, all right. Well, what's going on, Fred? What's going on, good people?
Ain't nothing to it, man.
Hey,
Y'all
man.
been putting out some shows on Man Talk Monday, man. I went back with my notepad on not your show this yesterday, but the one from last week, I believe. Yeah, the therapist. Yeah, she's strong, man. Yeah, she's strong, man. I had my
that got me
notepad.
to work the other day.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, that was strong, man. Good. Congratulations on y'all continuing to put out consistent content, man. I appreciate it. I don't always say nothing, but I'm checking you out. I'm still in your corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
All right, and then we have Mike James, the comedian out of Nashville, Tennessee. I think Zany's is your home club, if I'm not mistaken.
All day.
And he has had a dry bar comedy special. He has also made his Grand Ole Opry debut. He had his country draws on.
Okay.
He's got it, but he's still trying to make sure y'all know he's still with the fam because he got his shoes hanging in the background.
You already know. Jay's all day.
And we're gonna set you up today too to talk about. I first heard the joke on the dry bar comedy special about the teacher that had a crush on you or whatever. So all right. So we're just talking school days. We're just going down the list, just going back down memory lane, like Minnie Riperton said. I know some of y'all to understand who she is. Let's see who all know who she is. Nikki was about 17 when Minnie Riperton was born. So she knows.
Boy, he's just lying.
John and Minnie Riperton went to elementary school together.
No, we didn't.
All right, so we're going back down memory lane. Let's hop on our first question, and we're gonna start with the baby queen with this one. What is your favorite memory of school? It can be any level. These questions, most of them are going to be any level. When I ask about your first kiss, I'm not expecting the shit to be in elementary school. But if you fast, managed, womanly, whatever it is, that's
elementary school.
Well, it ain't your turn. So wait. So Lily, what is your favorite memory of school, man?
My favorite memory is probably going to be meeting my best friend that I've known since 5.
Oh, really?
He's seen me through every stage of my life, so that's probably always going to be my favorite memory.
Did you say he's seen me or she's seen me?
She's seen me.
Because that was going to be a whole nother show. Because shit, it ain't going to be he ain't seeing you through shit, but I know. Okay. All right.
Dead.
Okay. All right. That'll work. So meeting your best friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all ain't never fell out?
No, we've had disagreements where we didn't see.
At least you don't have to answer that. That's
But it
never
ain't
gonna
No, that is.
it's a valid question.
Thank you.
Especially a friendship of like that.
That's right.
Of that tenure.
It's a very important question. Yeah, that may be show worthy when you talk about friends falling out and whether you can and whether you can survive it and all that other kind of stuff.
Yeah, we had like when we've transitioned to maybe one stage or another where we didn't disagree on certain things or didn't see eye to eye, but we were always able to talk about it and come back from that.
Okay. All right. Y'all ain't never had to throw hands?
No.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mike talking about you got
me.
that black doll or you're in a different room. If
You said what?
You got that black doll with you.
No, I'm in my closet. No,
We're gonna cut you out because when we extend an invitation to come on the show, it is for the both of you. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Oh, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me it was contingent on that.
Yeah, we really more interested in the black doll than you. And why that doll always naked in your presence is what I do.
Well, it's not in my presence, dog. It's always naked.
It's always naked.
All right. So Nikki and that dog got something in common. Okay, Mika. Educated queen. Talk to us about your favorite.
John is probably about to leave the show, FYI.
Of school.
I'm gonna say I don't know. This is a hard one. I got baby because school was schooling. And your girl was girling.
Or was you hoeing?
Hey,
That part.
hey.
I'm sorry, I'm on that type of time.
She
today.
said no comment.
I was
Hey,
scared.
Lily.
I was scared that mom
Type
would see the
shit.
way I was
Type
walking.
shit.
Type shit. Y'all know that's my favorite saying when we texting.
Type shit.
Mama be like, "What does that mean?"
We don't know.
I don't know, Mom. It just sounded good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say going to the state football game.
Oh, that was a good one for
That's
Garland.
one of my favorite memories.
Okay. When they got up 14-0. Oh, y'all won.
Yeah,
They were state champs.
we were state champs.
Oh, so not the year y'all got beat by Cedar Hill when y'all was up 14-0. Okay, because that one crushed me.
Oh, that crushed me. That was my senior year.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all almost went.
Did
back.
you cry?
That's a good situation.
Yeah,
So,
Daddy was like, "It's all right, Mick. It's no need to cry."
Mika, what grade were you in when y'all won state champs?
Sophomore.
Oh, okay.
Did you get to go to the game?
Oh yeah, we all went.
We all who? Because I'm we.
Jamila,
I'm all
Ashley, our friends, a bunch of us went.
Who took y'all?
Dang.
Uncle Charles and Aunt Thelma.
It took y'all a long time to get there, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
A 3-hour ride. Took y'all about 5.5 hours.
No, we
shout out to Uncle Charles and
it was
Thelma,
a few
baby.
cars though.
Okay.
Because they didn't want us to ride the student bus. They was like, "Nah, we ain't gonna let y'all ride the student bus."
Okay,
We'll
fair
take
enough.
it.
Fair enough. Miss Producer, let's get these couple of comments right quick because one of them stems from this best friend situation. She goes, this is Dr. Selena, producer of Mad Talk.
Hi, Selena.
My link, I just talked to her.
Yeah, she said, I had a childhood/adulthood friend where we still could not get it together and come back from that as of yet. Wow.
Right.
Wow. We might not, you are going to be our special guest host on this friend show. So please remind us. We need to have that conversation.
Because I want to know what happened.
Yeah, we want the tea. No, don't tell after the show. Save it.
Yeah.
Don't give away what we can sell. All right, we got my BFF Chef Jeff in the buildings. And what up, best friend?
Hey, Jeff.
What's going on, homeboy? All right. Nicole, what is your favorite school memory?
When I got a boyfriend.
Now that's
I think Nikki got a Jezebel spirit. All her stories are around dudes.
I told you, her and that dog had some shit in common, didn't I, Mike? I wasn't lying.
You said it.
I said it.
Yes, hallelujah.
So I'm ashamed to ask this, and I'm trying to tiptoe around how I'm going to ask it. Which boyfriend are we talking about?
Oh my!
Oh, hey,
What grade?
hey.
Did you have a different one in every grade?
Wow.
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Wow.
I had a boyfriend in kindergarten. His name was Trey Ward.
Okay, your turn is up. So why don't you step aside, please?
I
and
didn't
get back to your box wine. Kindergarten.
Yeah.
We was still going to the Christian school at that time, wasn't we?
Yeah.
Those be the worst ones.
Yeah, we was in Christian school.
Yeah. Christians have both.
And John, I still remember them pizzas they used to sell at that Christian school. That's the only reason I didn't have no problem going there. All right, I'll pray from Peter today if I still get them pizzas. All right. So what's the deal with this boyfriend? Did you ask him or did he ask you?
No, he asked me.
She is too typical. Like,
I got it.
Oh wow, she obviously is on that box wine like Nikki.
No, I don't even drink, and y'all know that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey,
But
no mo.
Oh yes.
So wait, what y'all do in kindergarten though? Y'all was at the Cubbies.
He held my hands at the park.
Y'all was hunching at the Cubbies.
Wow.
He held my hand at the on the playground.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were
That's it?
punching under the slide, Mike.
Yeah, that was the thing. In kindergarten, you hunch.
Yeah.
In kindergarten.
Well,
Yeah.
he was a
Why are you whispering that?
Oh,
He's a
wow.
white boy.
Ain't none of y'all hunching? Nobody was hunching.
no.
Oh,
I
yeah.
told him I was
Not in
saved.
kindergarten.
I told him I was saved.
What that mean?
Everybody
Hunching, that ain't.
They was in a Christian school. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, you can hunch as a Christian.
Ain't no sin in hunching. Ain't no sin.
Ain't no
Why?
sin.
Why, John? John, why ain't no sin in hunching?
I don't see it.
Because you got
Well, hunching ain't never hurt nobody. It ain't never hurt
Oh
nobody.
my God.
Man, ask my bishop about that.
I think-
You asked the bishop about it?
I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's a sin.
That's a great use of time, isn't it? Bishop, can I meet with you today?
Yeah, just know about this hunching situation. I want to get that down.
Let's go to Dr. Selena's comment about this. Miss Producer, she goes, no fast ass, no. John, speaking of, I know you have a show me yours, I show you mine story. Go ahead.
I'm sorry?
I got one. This is my best memory. So we used to move around a lot when I was in school when I was younger.
Yeah.
So as a safety mechanism.
Usually Section 8 don't let you do that, but go ahead.
John, don't let him play you like that.
Oh my God.
Well, go ahead.
Turn towards you. I'm talking to my story. I don't want to turn towards you. So when I was once I must have been in the 3rd grade, and I told I said to somebody, who is the bad when I just got transferred to the school, I said, who is the baddest girl at this school? And they said her name. And I said, you tell her at 3 o'clock she need to see me because she's gonna be my girlfriend. Well, at 3 o'clock she came with her and her boyfriend. And,
Jeez.
Didn't go like you thought it would.
Damn.
It didn't really go as well as had planned. But that was my most memorable moment for a couple of reasons. Her boyfriend wanted to beat me up, and she never did. She never was my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But what that did, it got me in line to meet my wife. So.
Okay.
All right now.
Yeah, he's trying to
All
clean
right.
this up because there was some stuff said before the show and backstage.
Now,
He's gonna have to get together in a minute.
We yet praying, Cheryl.
All right. Mike, what is your favorite memory of school?
Man, dude, you had me thinking on this one. All right, so it was crazy because I always wanted to hoop. I always wanted to play ball.
Okay.
So I think it was my freshman year. It was either 8th grade or my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I went out for the team. Like I busted my ass, like getting ready to make this team. I always wanted to make the team. Finally had my chance. I was doing my thing in tryouts, and was talking to the coach, and we were feeling good, man. And I wanted to just see Michael James on that list. So when I went to the list, I saw that Michael. I was so hyped, dude. It felt so good. And then it said Bradley, and I was like, that ain't me. That's somebody else. Somebody else completely. So I started doing comedy.
he started doing
He started telling jokes, huh?
So you
bro,
tall
my
for no
God.
reason? You tall for no reason?
Wow.
Well, no, I made it in college, but at the time I was tall for no reason.
Yeah.
And get a drink of water. Your voice shaking. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That's still hurt.
Right about
That's still
that.
hurt.
listen. I'm sorry. I was
still
not
hurt.
being fast hunching on all the ladies. I was too busy trying to be a hooper.
Yeah. Didn't work out for you.
Didn't work out. It's all right. God had
we
better
gonna
for
have
you.
to-
God
gonna have
had
to-
better for you. Look at you now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Thank you, Mika, for bringing the room way down. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mika.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, man.
When the when one door closes,
Another one opens.
Lord, open a window for you.
Yeah.
Type shit.
My favorite.
can't say that after that.
My favorite memory. I'm gonna tell the true favorite memory, and then I'm gonna tell one that's good for TV. My true favorite memory is them warm, old-fashioned donuts, them Lone Star donuts they used to have at South Garden that were like 15, 25 cents a piece in the morning with some cold chocolate milk. That was really my favorite memory. But the one that's good for school, for TV, is me and my niece and nephew's dad. This is one of Nikki's, the reason why her and that dog got something in common. My niece and nephew, they daddy, we used to sing in the break room in the mornings because there was a piano that sat out there. He knew how to play the piano.
Like a group, like on New Jack City.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
Like a top pit.
Yeah, it was just the two.
I was at a bonfire singing.
It was just him on the keyboard and me singing. We used to cover the Commodore song mostly, like Easy Like a Sunday Morning and stuff like that.
Wait, dude, how old are you?
Always and forever.
How old do you do?
Anything, right?
The Commodores.
This was back in the 1900s. I'm 53 years old, Mike.
But our dad
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. I look good for my age. So
dad
that's two
had
things. You didn't. I look young and I'm taller than I thought that you.
Yeah, man, you catching me off guard, huh?
When I see a dude for the first time after we done, kicked it a little bit on the podcast and stuff, and the first thing he say, "You taller than I thought you were."
Yeah.
What does that got to do with it? I sound short.
No, I don't know why I thought you were short though.
About 5'6" on camera.
You do.
Just wait.
You look short.
Just wait till you meet John here.
I know you lied.
He used to be 6 foot.
I know I'm 6 something.
I know you lying.
He said I'm 6 something. But yeah, we used to sing, man, and that used to be a blast to me. And had us a little crowd and whatnot. We sounded pretty good using them acoustics in that cafeteria.
Boys to Men Rejects.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had seen that.
That's fantastic. For our viewers, if you are watching, please share your favorite memories and now your worst memories. So let's go right back to Mike. What's your worst memory of school, sir?
Oh, all of it. I hated school, dude. Like I really did. Like I didn't. The girls they were terrible. To your boy.
But I thought you had a guy's dream where you had a teacher who actually had a crush on you, and that's
no, man. That's what that was the thing. though. There was not. It was. So what it was I was trying to holler at the ladies or whatever. And when I was in 7th grade, I heard, if you didn't have those glasses and you weren't so skinny and you weren't so ugly, you could be my boyfriend.
That's rude.
Yeah. And then, which was, it messed, and it bothered me, because, it bothered me so much because the thing about it was the dude that said it to me, he was a teacher. So that was
teacher. Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, the dude.
Yeah. Nothing about it was cool.
The dude that said it to me was a teacher.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now you see
crazy times, man.
Why Dry Bar uses that as their promotion. That joke, because it was hilarious to me at the time, and it still is. The dude that said it to me. And you told that joke in when I was there in Kentucky, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's a great reaction every single time.
Appreciate it.
All right. South Oak Cliff's finest. What was your worst memory of school, sir?
So before I grew into the beautiful person y'all see now, I had to catch up to this. So my mom had pressed my hair.
What? Pressed it.
John lying.
So I had met this girl and I had a baseball cap. But it wasn't enough for me to have my hair pressed. I had to run my hair pressed through the hole in the back. And so I was meeting this girl for the first time. And so she got out the car with her mama, walked up to me and seen me with my hair pressed, and beat her mama back to the corner, running back to get in the car.
Oh!
Because she saw your hair?
Because she saw she wasn't feeling my swag.
Damn.
Said she wasn't feeling the swag.
I was so afraid. I was calling like, hey, what happened? What's going on? She was like, go back.
Did you ask your mama to press your hair?
I don't know if I did. I don't even know we had a choice back then. My mom would just come in here and
she was just pressing everybody hair.
Yeah.
She was like, you come in too.
So she was practicing on you.
Well, we was Al Sharpton before Al Sharpton. I know we saw us that got his hair pressed. So she wasn't feeling my swag.
Oh God.
She wasn't feeling my swag at all.
Yeah, y'all was
Al Sharpton probably wasn't it.
Y'all was in the 3 heartbeats.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cousin, and she goes, my worst memory was skipping school at Brandenburg and got caught trying to sneak back into the school at the end of the day because I got picked up. Man, Mama called Uncle Melvin. He came over and whooped me. Really? Man, I guess
Uncle Melvin whooped you, girl?
That's why I'm surprised at.
Shalina used to get Uncle Melvin. Uncle Melvin got her behind that ice and skipping
Oh my
school.
gosh. That ice will forever be a core memory, okay?
Well, and she said she knew Roy Jean wasn't gonna do nothing. That's her daddy. Shit, my daddy too, hell. He taught me a lot of stuff, boy. All right. Worst memory of school. Who do we got? We got Mike and we got John. Let's go to Coco. What's your worst memory of school?
Just the whole thing. I didn't like school.
Yeah.
But I had to go.
Yeah, because
I had to go.
Yeah, because Wilma would have beat that back end if you did.
No, she be beating your back end from the stuff you do.
Mama ain't been able to whoop me since I was 8 years old.
I was a Jehovah's Witness too. I forgot about that.
Oh, they used to come to our house.
You grew up Jehovah?
Dog, I couldn't till like 4th grade.
Oh.
So like during like the Christmas programs, I was over there in the corner by myself. Playing Domino Rally while everybody was like eating cake and stuff.
Domino Rally. What's Domino Rally?
Oh, you ain't never have the Domino Rally. That it was a little domino game I used to get back in the day.
Yeah,
but I had to, it was my own. It was whatever games I would have to bring it from the house and play by myself.
Dang.
Like Valentine's Day, Christmas. Any little holiday, I was by myself.
Wow! So the whole school
hurt.
Yeah. Listen. You bringing up bad memories, dog. You wanted me to talk about this. This is getting like I got a lot of stuff to unpack here.
This is therapy for you, brother. This is a therapy. Dr. Lita said my worst memory is in the 6th grade. I had to pee really bad, and my teacher wouldn't let me go. So I went to the little area outside our classroom where we could work on group work. And pee right there. I'll boot play with me. What? I don't know what she said. Let me go. I'm gonna leave you a little something. Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Hey,
So you
I ain't mad at it.
If I got to go, I got to go.
You the pee-pee girl, huh? All right.
You said a pee-pee girl.
It's either a pee-pee girl or a pee-pee boy.
Always.
Somebody always smelled like pee. It was somebody smelling like pee.
Now wait a minute. She wasn't smelling like pee. She just peed in the corner.
Don't be trying to defend.
We didn't say. We just said somebody.
Don't try to defend.
I ain't saying she smelled like pee. I just said she the pee-pee girl.
Yeah, and we're not saying she smelled like pee now. It may have been then. I mean, we grow. Everybody grow.
Yeah. I mean, listen. We all done peed on ourselves.
Derek probably done. Pastor Derek Smith probably done cleaned up by now. We
But y'all get your mans.
Really
Mika, y'all know we love Dr. Selena. That's family. Mika, talk about your worst memory?
It's easy. It was 7th grade. It was me, 2 of my cousins, and a few of our friends all in the same class. And we had Miss Schneck. Her name was Miss Schneck. That's how you pronounce it.
Wow. Yeah, I want to
what?
this lady. Yeah,
Schneck.
her name is just Miss Schneck, but they want to play with it and shit. And go Miss Schneck and shit like that.
They was like, Miss Schneck has no neck. Miss Schneck has
Oh
no
my
neck.
God.
That's why y'all was getting trouble.
And,
No neck schneck.
And we would make her cry too much. Like I feel bad for it. Like
No,
you
you
should have
didn't.
done that. And so she used to call home all the time. But one time we walked in, we were all coming in the classroom. We about to ask for food, and Mama and Freddie and a couple of other homegirls, Mama sitting in the back of the classroom, like, got y'all together. Yeah.
Y'all didn't know they was there?
No. That was back when you could go in the classroom and sit kids and get it right.
Yeah, I could go in and stand because I couldn't fit in them little chairs in my kids' class.
I didn't say nothing about you or what you was sitting, okay? But that's the worst memory because Wilma embarrassed the devil out of us.
Yeah, they were probably in there smelling like sulfur, and everything. Let's go.
No, sulfur 8.
She said, "I didn't smell like pee. Better off me and in your corner than on me. I smell like flowers."
Girl, bye.
Yeah, I didn't say you smell like pee. I don't think you smell like pee.
Girl, bye.
Lily, your worst memory of school, man.
Oh, it had to be Mr. Haynes. He was an assistant.
The guy who came up with underwear. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was an assistant principal at Brandenburg. He was cockeyed and he was always doing something. Always trying to get on me. And I was never even doing anything. But he was always, I was a great student. I was a great student, but it's always like he picked on the black kids because he was black.
Race
but we were like, we ain't even doing nothing. Like he would always do something. Oh, he got on my nerves.
He might have thought you were doing something, but he was looking at somebody else doing something. That could be it.
Wow. Yeah, quite possibly.
He got on my nerves. And he tried to put me in rack. That was in school suspension back in the day.
Yeah.
What they call it? Rack.
Reassignment classroom.
Oh, I know Shalina. Yes, you remember him? He always did something. He got on my nerves.
Cocked like a pistol. Oh, good.
And he tried to put me in rack one day. And as soon as I walked in the office, he said, "You're taking your butt to rack." And I was like, "Who are you talking to?" I was like, "Let me call my dad."
Were you asking because you couldn't tell who he was looking at?
My dad rode up there in that Honda and said, "You don't talk to her that way. You get to the bottom of the story and you figure out what's going on. And then we make an informed decision on what's going to happen next." So Daddy didn't play that.
Daddy was so extra at them schools.
He didn't play that. I didn't end up in rack.
My worst memory was surrounding some grades. You know, I was a good student. You know, I always made A's and B's, but this one year at Memorial, I think we were in the 8th grade, if I'm not mistaken. May have been 7th grade, 7th or 8th grade. Miss McKay, she had red hair. Nika, you remember Miss McKay?
Mm-hmm.
She used to drink.
I know.
She used to drink.
At school?
Yeah, she used to stay lit. Yeah, she keep it
God.
in this little glass. I mean, this cup. So she didn't teach in class. Like she didn't let us. I mean, we just acted a fool in there. She wasn't trying to teach. We didn't think he was gonna not get to teach and fail us. Hell, if I'd have known that, I'd have made your ass teach. But anyway, I ain't make no bad grades. But I got a 58 in that class 6 weeks, and I knew on the way home, I knew Wilma Jean was gonna try to break her foot off in me, and I'm like, that was the longest bus ride home. The longest ride home. Because I got that 58 Miss McKay class, but I ain't failed no more. Whether they were drunk or not, shit, I talked to class for I'm gonna get a 58 there. Yeah, I ain't finna mess around. All right, let's give a shout out real quick to Akia Britton listening from Indianapolis, Indiana. We sure appreciate
Akia.
you. We got Ben Sutter III, the gentleman who put the BS in BS3 Network.
Hey, Mr. Ben.
You got Terrell Mitchell. He got a whole bunch of L's going on in his name. He got 2 L's in his first name and 2 in his last name. Let somebody else borrow an L, man. Those of you who are listening on BS3 Network, those who are listening on our Twitter or X channel, those who are listening on the Queen 3 and King podcast YouTube channel, on the BS3 Network YouTube channel, on Ben's and our personal Facebook page, on the BS3 Network page, Facebook page, and the viewers listening on the Twitch stream for BS3 Network. We certainly appreciate you. All right, let's talk about, we kind of alluded to this just a little bit.
Y'all didn't ask me what my first.
Oh, I didn't. Your worst memory. Oh, yes, we did. You said all of it, didn't she?
You said all of it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
You said all of it.
Your worst memory.
Are you smoking?
Yeah. Yes, you don't get a pillow.
Because I've been having a headache today, so I had to go smoke.
I know that's right. Do you?
No.
So let's talk about this. This is a good one. Did you ever have a fight in school? Let's start with Lily on this one.
I did not.
No fights?
Mm-mm.
You didn't get close? You wasn't no threat?
I got close, but they didn't want these hands.
So what was the situation?
You about this tall, you're gonna beat up their knees or something because you.
We were same height. Whoever I was about to fight was same height.
What was the situation and why did it not make it to a fight?
Because they threatened us with getting suspended, so we did.
Oh.
So they knew ahead of time that a fight was about to happen?
They saw it happening. Like we were arguing back and forth. Oh. Like we were coming at each other, arguing back and forth.
After school?
And they were like, if y'all fight, y'all getting suspended. And back then, you didn't want to get suspended. I know I didn't because I didn't want to miss school. I loved going to school.
I wanted to go.
I wanted to go to school. So I'm like, we
so
ain't
y'all
gonna
could
fight
be messy.
Show was being messy.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to fight. So that's why I never fought in school.
Yeah, we didn't do that much talking. We just put a stick on your thing right here and said, knock it off. I bet you won't knock it off. And if you knock it off,
I knocked
that's what we did.
sticks off.
And if you knock that stick off and accidentally touch me, then I'm swinging.
Yeah, I didn't have a fight. We got close, but we didn't do it.
Mika, did you ever have a fight in school?
Same, we got close, but we didn't do it.
You had a fight. We can count college too. You had a fight in college, didn't you? Because I had to come save you.
Oh yes.
I had to come way out the den. You done got drugged through the streets.
Now you lying. I ain't get drugged.
Oh man,
now you lying about that.
You done got drugged through the streets of Kerr Hall.
Me and my line sisters went to work in the middle of the street.
What happened?
I remember that when he went.
Mm-hmm. We had a wreck. Well, a lady ran the light.
You done told this lie so many times she can't get it together. Go ahead.
Yeah. A lady ran the light, T-boned me. I was sober that night. Because
and praise God.
That shouldn't be a detail.
No,
I wasn't even gonna ask that.
That's a guilty conscience and shit.
Right.
Go ahead.
And I had to, because I had an exam the next morning, but I was still gonna go out and kick it with my line sisters and whoever else.
And you didn't seem sober when I got there, but go ahead.
The lady T-boned us. We got in the middle of the street. It was some girls from New Orleans. Stopped and was like, y'all in the way. And one of my line sisters say, get out the car. And I was like, get out the car. We just got the wreck. And I had on the cutest boots that I had just got.
You got back in the car and lock your door.
No, we went to swinging.
Yeah.
We went to swinging. And let me tell you, it wasn't nobody. I don't know if they called for reinforcements because we were swinging on them. And then the police were pulling up, and then I saw this girl. She was probably about 292 pounds.
Yeah.
Pulled up, and she was running over there to fight us.
Now, I know you lying. John, tell me how you know she lying.
Because she wasn't running.
She wasn't running.
She was 292 pounds running up on y'all.
Yeah, I ain't think about that. She ain't
I'm the
running.
judge.
Nah,
I'm
she
going
ain't
to
running.
look at your ass because
She might have been like walking aggressively.
Walking aggressively
Yes.
towards us. We know she was there to fight. She could have
Yeah.
took down two of us.
She might have drove up in a car and parked right there. And
She might have been on one of them scooters.
Yeah,
She
something.
ain't-
two of them scooters. She wasn't on one.
yeah.
Oh, girl came to fight. That's all I know. But the police stopped, and I was when I say I just fell out, like thank you, Jesus, because I didn't have nothing in me to give her.
You didn't want to get your boots scuffed up either.
Oh, they were gone. Them boots was gone after that night.
Yeah.
Them boots was scuffed up.
Well, I mean, Payless had some more. You could have went.
Yeah, dog, dude.
Well,
That's my sister. I know.
I feel. Hey, I ain't
No,
mad
you
at you.
don't.
Hey, you know. Nikki.
Prick.
Wow. Nikki, don't cuss me out like white folks cuss each other people out. Nikki, darling Nikki, the season queen, did you ever have a fight in school?
Not in school.
Mm-hmm. Well,
But-
tell us about the one I hope you're going to tell us about.
Well, I had. Yeah. Those little girls that used to live across the street from us, mama's friends, daughters.
Yeah. But
I
it was
was
only
gonna say,
one
they
in
were mama friends.
it
When
was
they
only
got
one in
married?
particular you fought though.
Yeah.
And go ahead. What was that over? Do you remember?
I guess because I was so cute.
Okay.
Oh, let's get out of here. All right, John.
Thank you for tuning in. Hey, we're gonna cut it short tonight. For all of our supporters. Get the hell out of here. But that fight though, really, I know exactly who she's talking about. And I gotta tell the truth. And I done said this, I was worried for her. John, I thought she was finna get her lunch. I thought she was doing a little too much talking. And so our house was on a corner. So our yard and our house was the hot spot for a lot of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So Nikki was on the side of the house. Why were we on the side of the house? Well, because that's where you could be not seen by your mama.
Yeah, you can hide.
Yeah. So she on the side of the house, and she waiting on the girl to come over there. And I thought that was a bad position to be in. You don't take you finna take the force coming at you. You know, so I'm thought, okay, she finna get drove, and what am I gonna do? Because back then the whole thing, you can't hit no girl, so I couldn't help you.
He said back then.
That day.
Oh yeah,
he said
you're
back
right,
then. That was the thing.
My fault. Yeah, you can still can't. You're right.
Back then, them days, man, they were tripping.
You can bust them.
So the girl came over there, and Nikki made quick work out of her.
Nikki,
I was
quick work out of her, John. I ain't lying.
Daughter that day.
Any fights that we had in the yard, we protected the yard. I had one with our cousin across the street. We protected the yard. You know, you catch us out, we might be in trouble. But I didn't even get into any fights in school. I got in a couple outside surrounding school, little scuffles with fellas and stuff like that. Yeah. But when at Memorial, me and my cousin Tommy Jr., this one kid named Kenneth Jackson was talking trash to me all day long, saying he was gonna whip me. He was gonna whip me. So he didn't know I had a cousin, Tommy Jr., that was about it, you know. And he was hoping that Kenneth Jackson would have touched me. So on the way home, he said, "I thought you were gonna whip my cousin." And Kenneth Jackson just said, "No, I'm gonna get him." He goes, "No, he here now. Go on and get him."
You didn't give me time to warm up.
Yeah. So needless to say, Kenneth Jackson changed his mind. He didn't want nothing. So I had my cousin wasn't gonna let nobody touch me. John, I know this is a sad story we're about to hear. Did you ever have a fight in school?
Well, you know what? So and see, you reminded me of the sad one. So I used to it was actually a couple of. I used to get up when I was in the kindergarten by a kid named Craig.
We used to get bullied.
We used to. But I thought everybody got bullied, but maybe it was just us. So we walk home and Craig would run out of his house and say, George Foreman, and he would start beating us up.
What bus did he ride?
I didn't know what fighting. I didn't know nothing about fighting. I just wonder why this boy
was your hair straightened that day? That's probably why he was whipping your tail.
Or was he on the short bus?
Yeah.
No, we walked by his house and he would come out of his house. He would
just say George Foreman.
And he would run out of his house and just start beating us up. So, and I got tired of it. So one day he ran out the house and I was waiting on him and he came out. As soon as he ran up, I hit him in his face and hit him again. He fell down. And about 30 people ran out of his house talking about, you ain't going to be beating up my cousin. I'm like, this Negro been beating me up every day. And ain't nobody came out the house. Yeah. Now when I hit it back, here y'all come. So we took off running and we found us another way home. But yeah, I used to get
it took that. The day he fought back, that's when he decided to go another way.
No, I went, yeah, we didn't have sense enough to go another way.
He don't want that smoke.
The same way every day.
So that's the sad. That's the sad one. What's the good one?
Yeah, that was
what's the good one if that was a sad one?
Well, so when I was in ninth grade, we were playing football, and so we was waiting on the side, and the coach said, "Hey, I need you guys to stand in front of the line, the defensive line, and just stand here while we walk through the plays." So I'm standing in front of this one guy, Randy Mackey, and he say, "Hi," he come off line, and he like, "Wow!" and he hit me across the face, and my helmet flew out, and I fell down. I'm like, "Hey man, what you doing?" He's like, "You don't like it? You don't like it?" I was like, "No, I didn't say I didn't like it. I didn't say scared. I was trying to figure out why you was doing that to me." He was like, "Well, you supposed to be up," and he was just going off and out. He was a big old dude. And I was like, "I'm not trying to get into no fight with this dude." Okay, man, if you would just take it easy. Yeah. Next play, same thing. I'm like, you want to fight? No, I'm not saying I want to fight. I'm just saying if you could just calm it down a little. Next like, hit me again and fell out on the ground. I'm like, he's like, "Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight?" After practice, I was like, whoa. I didn't say I wanted to fight. I didn't say I wanted to fight. This fool left practice, jumped in the shower, and was waiting by the door when I came over there. He's a big old dude. Was waiting by the door when I came over there, and I started looking for my friend. Like, "Hey man, y'all gonna have me fight?" They were like, "I mean, I got to do my mama's so."
Yeah, they got something to do right now.
Everybody had something to do. Yeah. I go over there, get shower, change clothes. He waiting by the door. Walk outside. He like, "Yeah, I'm finna whoop." And I'm like, "Dude, why are we fighting? There ain't enough love going on in the world. We need some more love going on in the world." He was like, And he started, and I was so scared. I started hitting him. And I kept hitting him till he failed.
Good job.
I was so scared. I hit him until he fell. And when he fell, everybody was like, "Oh."
Yeah. Because they weren't expecting it. You probably was like that too.
What I do?
So when he fell, I was standing back and I still was in shock. I'm in shock through the whole thing. Yeah. So he jumps up and then he rushes and he grabs me and then he picks me up and he slammed me to the ground.
Oh shit!
And when he hit me on the side of my head, swelled up, and they broke us up. And everybody was like, "Oh man, you beat him up! You beat him up!" I'm like, I don't know how y'all thinking I beat him up because the side of my head swole. Yeah. He hit me one time and the side of my head was swole. But ever since then, nobody really messed with me after that. But I was terrified.
He could have killed you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But that explained a lot, though.
Yeah.
So you haven't been dropped on your head.
Yeah. You've been slammed on your head.
Y'all don't have no pity for no man.
Good job, John.
That was my fight story.
All right, Mike.
Man, dog. I got knocked out my first fight.
God.
In fourth grade. Let me explain something to you. For you to knock somebody out in fourth grade, dog, like when I say I was knocked out, I don't mean I was sleeping. Like he hit me so hard I fell and didn't feel it. It was this dude named Tonio Valentine. Yeah, it was my boy. We were friends actually. And backstory, in second grade, my mom died. So back then, like you can't say your mama about nothing.
Yeah,
anybody, if anybody said your mama, I got to fight, even if they were just saying it like, oh, your mama, I got to fight you now.
Yeah.
So this was my first fight, and he said your mama about something. He wasn't even really talking to me.
Yeah.
But I was like, I was like, your mama. So then everybody was like, ooh.
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, we're gonna fight tomorrow. We're gonna fight in the morning before school started in the bathroom. So that evening, we went home. He came over my house, dude. Like we played ball together. This is how stupid we were. Yeah. We were still friends. We hooped together, and then we were like, all right, so we gonna fight in the morning? And that's how so the next morning we get there, we don't want to fight. We friends.
Yeah.
And this dude named Vandy grabbed one of our hands. I don't know whose hand it was. I think it might have been his hand.
That was another way too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he was like, all right, he hit you.
Yeah.
So then we started like doing the little shoulder jump.
Right. Yeah.
Like we was like, man, get off me, dog.
Yeah.
So I always remember my daddy told me, hey man, don't ever start a fight, but make sure you finish it. Don't throw the first punch. Make sure you throw the last. And see, what's flawed about that advice is that he's not warning you about the first punch. You like, if you feel threatened, that's what he should have said. If you feel threatened, then you can fight. Not wait for the first punch, because that first punch was the last punch. This dude, he hit me so hard. I swear to God, y'all. To this day, I'm still not sure he hit me because I never felt it. All I remember, I remember looking at him and then like looking at the tiles on the floor. And I remember my pinky was in like this puddle of water. Because the urinal was leaking on the floor.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, I didn't know what happened. Like I knew something had happened because everybody was going crazy. I didn't feel like he hit me, but I knew he did, and I didn't want to fight anymore. So I jumped up like I wanted to fight, and then everybody was like, "Oh, the principal's coming." I was like, "See, you lucky," because I was really about to get in. And then they were like, well, we can fight later. I was like, we should know. Like, by this time, we friends now. Yeah, I mean, we should be cool about this.
Why are we fighting anyway?
Yeah, this is why.
That was my first fight. After that, I feel like everybody wanted to fight me. Like, just...
Yeah, because you get an easy knockout.
Dude, that's what they were looking at. Like, people were, like, using me as a warm-up fight.
Yeah. This is why Pastor Smith is my favorite. I was thinking the same thing. He goes, nobody ever thought to beat up the instigator.
Right.
100% right. That's the one who needed their tail.
Man, you ain't win.
Let's see. Dr. Selena said, I never had to fight because I moved to Plano from Duncanville. Oh, yeah, they thought she was hood because I had a Crip boyfriend. So my reputation preceded itself, and they were just scared of me off principle. Good thing, too, because I'm not a fighter. Preacher kid. Bree, all right, what's up, Ken folks? She goes, I almost got kicked out of 6th grade for pulling a steak knife on a guy. God damn.
No,
that's not what we're talking about, man.
Why are you doing that in 6th grade?
We're not talking about.
Why are you that mad? In 6th grade, you that mad?
And how did you have a steak knife at school?
With no steak present.
Yeah,
right. Because I know. What school are you at where they got steak knives?
They got steak knives. Yes.
We only had like square pizzas and chocolate milk.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Did you and applesauce? I mean, you don't need a steak knife for applesauce. I don't.
Not at all.
Was that Uncle Buddy's steak knife? Was that a Ruby steak knife?
I just need a little context on that story.
Yeah, for real. And Dr. Selena is defending the fight at North Texas State University. She says, wasn't no drugging. Z8 don't play. Zeta Huda?
Zeta Ada, I name our chapter.
Don't play, roll out. Okay. And y'all roll right to the hospital. Hey, roll right to the hospital where I met y'all.
From the wreck.
Yeah, you hear that, John? They're in the hospital from the wreck, not the fight. The doctor says these abrasions aren't consistent with an automobile accident. I ain't never seen no fender have five stripes on it.
You say your back and your back so.
Wow.
John, that's what we doing?
Let's see. Shalina said, yes, I did. Tore her ass up too. The SRO officer sprayed me right in the face with mace because he said I was about to kill her. Mama came up there and said, you better have whipped her butt. My friends told Mama, yes, ma'am, she did. She was mad. She said the officer didn't have to spray my baby with mace. I couldn't see for a whole hour. Baby, I had respect from all them girls after that. That's what your parents say. They say if you just one time is all it takes. Everybody but Mike. You fight one time.
You know what? And it wasn't until now that I thought about, I never looked at it from my daddy point of view. He probably would, that's bad. You don't want your son getting knocked out in his first fight. Like, I never looked at it from his perspective.
Is this Derek's comment about Mike's fight? He goes, I thought he knocked the piss out of you.
He said what?
I thought he knocked the piss out of you. I think because you felt that.
No, it was a leaky urinal. I remember that jump, man. I remember I was like, why is my finger wet? And I looked down and saw where that water was coming. I had time to do all this, by the way, in the middle of this fight.
Yeah, I see. You was asleep a long time and didn't even know it.
Didn't feel like it.
You say you was asleep long.
Yeah. Cousin Gail said, boring story, actually. Took the knife to school to cut a pomegranate.
Oh,
boy, I pulled my hair and it was a natural reflex.
You had pomegranates in sixth grade? I don't believe that.
Let me add
pomegranate from the house.
She was in the country.
Let me add further context. She was from this was East Texas, that's not Texas.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, they had pomegranates in their lunch kits.
Yeah,
I ain't hear about pomegranates till I got in college.
Yeah, I done to cut it with, so she had to bring utensils from the house.
If you put a pomegranate in front of me, I wouldn't know how to get to it.
Right?
How you even eat those?
Use a steak knife.
Yeah, for real. Let's see if we got anybody. Oh, we got Blue Streak Freak in the building. Theodora Harper. What's going on,
Theodora.
We also got my homeboy Richard Grant in the building. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Do we have? Okay. No, we already talked about that. Okay, let's talk about. We talked about the girlfriend. Let's kind of talk about the first kiss. I think that's a good one. We'll end with this one, and we'll start with the baby queen. Was your first kiss associated with school or outside of school?
In school.
At school, you should have got that should have suspended you, girl.
She's trying to say expelled, but go ahead.
It's the same thing, nigga.
She said expendable. No, that ain't expendable. Expendables is a movie. It's expelled. She got tongue tied like a mug, didn't she?
I think I was in 6th or 7th grade. My boyfriend Chasen. We would be kissing in the hallway. And we used to have to hurt Chasen. And we had to he was black.
Oh, really? So
yeah,
okay. So you used to like black boys back then, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I used to.
Yeah. Married a white guy, but go ahead.
I did. I did.
What?
You go, bro. You cold, man. Oh, man.
Your brother-in-law too.
I used to hurry up and kiss him and then try to run the class because that's where Tootie worked at Brandenburg. So I didn't want her to see me because I knew she would tell Mama. So
what must Tootie think to be working where Lily went to school at? Well,
I always went to school with somebody we knew.
Melvin, right? Melvin, that's South Carolina.
Yeah, that was awesome though. He used to always get me out of class and do stuff. But yeah,
Chason, Brandon. If we see Chason, we're gonna whoop his ass on GP right now. Anyway.
And why you have to say Chason?
Yeah, ain't said no Chason.
It ain't Chason. Well, you know why? Because I got a plumber that works with us, and his name is Chason McDaniel. That's how he pronounces it. Chason, white dude.
His name is just Chason.
No, it's kind of like the black folks pronounce it different. I got you. You know. All right, like Balake. All right. Mika, what about yourself? Was your first kiss associated? Have you had your first kiss?
Boy,
what kind of question is that?
I mean, you know, I know she's saved. Her dad's a preacher. I just didn't know.
Alicia,
I am saved. My dad is a preacher. However, I had my first kiss in 8th grade. Our parents used to drop us off because we would tell them we had tutorials at 7:45. So we would get to school at 7:45 and go sneak off in the back and go kiss.
Wow. All right, girl, I see.
That's why you was failing.
I ain't never failed nothing.
What was the boy's name?
Not telling.
Did y'all use tongue or just lipses?
Both.
I used to think that girls could get pregnant from that.
Yeah.
Did your mama tell you that?
No, I don't know why I thought that. I remember I saw my cousin she was kissing her boyfriend. I was like, oh, she gonna get pregnant. I was like, I felt bad for her. I was like, she got so much to worry about.
Yeah. Wow. Well, keep that thought in mind. About pregnant from kissing. Just keep that thought in mind. Nicole, what was your first kiss associated with school or outside of school?
Outside of school.
Okay, talk to us.
It was a really nice kiss.
Oh my God! You know what I'm saying?
He's bringing up memories.
You know what I'm saying? Mike, her name was Darling Nikki back then. That was her nickname.
Yeah, that's what they called me. And
Okay.
I'm still that.
I knew.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
To my husband, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead. So it was a really nice kiss. How so? He had brushed his teeth that day.
I won't kiss nobody that don't brush their teeth.
You wouldn't know ahead of time.
Yeah, I would know.
So tell us about the kiss.
Well, it was okay, but
you just said it was really nice.
It was okay, but after I got another kiss
like it wasn't as good as I thought it was. Now
she didn't have nothing to compare it to at the time.
Yeah.
So based on when it happened, it was good. But the next day when you kissed another boy,
it wasn't
good. Is that what you're saying?
Did I?
You did not say it.
Yeah, but that when you get the first kiss, sometimes it won't. You can find somebody better.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna.
I'm just want to tell
John.
you.
I agree, John. I agree with your facial expression, John. I agree. And I just want to walk away from it. I don't want to address it. We ain't got that kind of time.
See, y'all wasn't hunching. You got to be hunching and kissing. If you're hunching and kissing, see, that's another level. That take it right here.
Yeah,
it's true. You got to be hunching.
Don't tell nobody, John.
So, John.
Not me though.
Hunching and kissing get you pregnant.
Hey, that's gonna get both of y'all pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. So, John, was your first kiss associated with school or outside of school?
It was school, and I think I must have been in the 3rd or 4th grade.
John,
damn.
I don't even remember who it was. I remember her name. I remember her. I don't remember her name. I was just so glad to be kissing somebody.
John, you was mannish.
Yeah,
a little bit. I was a little man. I was. If you looked up mannish in the dictionary, I might have been. Might have been like this.
She couldn't resist that straight ponytail coming out the back of your head.
Right.
That ponytail.
She was like, man,
is
that slick back?
Yeah, she thought she was in Earth, Wind, and Fire or something.
Like, is that a blowout?
I think it was there.
Now, do you remember it as good? Was it a good kiss? Was it,
Yeah, it was good because I remember after I got done, I felt like I was strong. Yeah.
That's
We gave him the strength of 10 men.
Yeah.
That's all right, John.
Samson found his strength in his hair. John found it in his tongue.
Girl, don't play me.
He said he thought he was strong afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mike, your first kiss associated with your school outside of school?
No, it was school, 7th grade. Yeah, 7th grade.
Was he older than you or younger than you?
Oh, he said
dude is
he.
trying. Dude is
He
trying.
said he.
I heard him say that too.
You didn't think I was gonna catch that?
Yeah.
No, it was just I was trying to get with this girl, and she was like, "No," but her sister liked me, so
All right,
I was
go
like,
ahead.
and they were twins, so I was like, "All right." So we got together, we kissed, and then we broke up. Like I let her have my jacket, and then we broke up the next day. It really wasn't nothing.
That was
Nothing to it. It wasn't it.
Short-lived relationship.
Don't give the jacket.
Man. I was like, I need that back. It was my starter jacket. I needed it back because
them used to be.
Yeah.
You know,
like that's like a wedding ring though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them was serious.
I gave her my starter, and I had like all the little, the little things you put on your on the little drawstring. I had a bunch of them, man. She was rocking
You
my.
need to find her.
I was a freshman. I was messing with this junior, and I walked her home, and she was trying to get me to go in her house.
Did you go?
Obviously not.
Oh man, I wonder what she wanted.
No, I wasn't ready for that kind of smoke.
He talking about Mike talking about. I wonder what she wanted.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
I didn't go. I will never know.
She could have brought you in there and be like, "Man, I'm finna whoop your ass in this Madden."
Oh, he's saying in Madden.
We'll never know. We'll never know, man. I didn't go in there.
Tecmo Bowl wasn't even out yet. John, why you didn't go in?
Man,
you just scared?
I wasn't.
It's
I didn't
okay
know
because if we being honest, the dudes, it was a point in time where you were scared. I
was scared. It's funny because I went through a thing where I didn't want babies, and I wasn't sure how to get them and how not to get them.
See,
I say, but I know how I won't get them if I don't go in that house.
He had to get his hair done.
Man.
Yeah, maybe she wanted to press out your hair.
Yeah, maybe that was it. She was like, I can braid this.
I can braid, I'm sure that's what it was. But no, I didn't go in there, man. She's a bad girl too, man. She was a bad girl.
Look at
I don't really remember.
Be careful, John.
Before the show, I hope Cheryl watching.
Yeah,
be careful, John.
And we were prepping for the show.
If you see this come over his head,
Cheryl, you need to ask some more questions about this after the show, because he seemed way too. When we were talking about this memory, he shook his head too many times, and I was uncomfortable.
I was just thanking God.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
That you didn't go in that house.
I didn't go in there because things could have been different out of it in there.
Yeah.
The house would have came down.
Yeah.
Everything.
You thought you felt strong after that kiss. You ain't no telling how strong you are if you'd have went in that house.
Man. Or it could have been like you might have saved yourself.
Yeah.
Like
could have
been. It could have been on some really freaky stuff you wasn't ready for. As a
I wasn't ready for it.
She could have put something on you. She was like,
I wasn't ready for it.
Hindsight, that's probably a good decision.
I didn't make many. I didn't make many of them.
I remember times where little girls in the neighborhood and stuff like that. Like our daddy, before he went out and got a pack of cigarettes, John, you feel me? He had a pickup truck they used to park in the yard, in the driveway. So I remember times sitting in the back of that truck with little girls and stuff like that. And some of the conversations we had were ridiculous. So I won't get into those. But I'm going to tell the first memorable kiss. And it wasn't until high school, right? One that was any meaning,
Mm-hmm.
The other ones really didn't register. But my kid's mom, the mother to and this might be why she the mother to my three oldest, the mother to my twins and my daughter. We were in the hallway upstairs at South Garden High School, and she was the aggressor with this kiss. And when I say she laid a whopper on me so much, John, you know how you said you felt strong afterwards? Nigga, my legs was jello afterwards. I think
what is that?
Hey, I was shook, and 3 kids later.
So I'm gonna get you pregnant, girl. You better stop
that. I got pregnant that day. I had to go take a morning after pill. Yeah, that messed me up. And I was on the way to football practice. Hell, the way that dude was doing you, I probably got did all day long. Like that.
You couldn't even focus, huh?
I was messed up. So mine wasn't, again, those little bitty ones, those early ones, they didn't even really register for me to remember, But that one, look at her. Okay, so let's get back to Bree Mac. She goes about the boring star and natural reflex. Okay, so she's saying sure did to living in the country. Lena said my first kiss was in elementary school with Matthew McDonald. I bet he was rich. They own all them restaurants. And she said he said he was blonde hair, blue eyes, and Mama still got a picture of this to this day.
Wait, your mama got a picture of y'all kissing? In elementary? Like, what y'all doing?
Blonde hair, blue eyes, that's her type of get down.
Yeah, she liked them white birds.
But I guess nobody's talking about the fact that this was in elementary and her mom got pictures of them kissing.
Yeah.
That's not concerning to y'all?
We trying to keep our ain't out of jail, man. That's why we gonna just gloss over. That's a felony.
She just got a picture.
That is a felony.
Wait a minute. I want to know, what does his hips have to do with him kissing? I want he couldn't hunch like he wanted to, whatever.
His lips, man, not his.
Oh, okay.
It was all right. His lips was smiling.
Get me off of here. Hell no.
That would be weird.
So John thinking he ain't got baby making hips. I guess.
It was all right. His hips were small. That would be weird.
Pastor Smith said, that's what we were talking about being scared. When John didn't want to go in that house, if you're scared, go to church. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, that's right, Derek.
I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there.
God.
All right. Elena said, no, is on a field trip. Okay, so they kissed on the field trip.
Heard that? No, the picture was on the field trip.
Oh, the field trip. The picture was on the yard.
Oh, I was about to say, what is more?
I thought it was kissing on the field trip. I was like, heard that, girl.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just trying to keep Aunt Linda out the penitentiary if she got pictures of y'all kissing back there.
That's the penitentiary, boy.
I know Mama would have got a hold of us.
Yeah. All right. Well, this as anticipated was a fun show. Just us clowning a little bit, so we appreciate our guests. So let's just go ahead and have some final thoughts here, and we will start with the seasoned queen with the ceiling fan that apparently does not work. Go ahead.
Boy, I'm not. It's cold outside.
You inside.
So, but I don't need no fan on.
He is so dumb.
Yeah, he is dumb.
He is dumb.
You know I'm gonna beat me.
Okay, y'all. For the last weeks or so, I have been missing y'all.
Yeah, we know.
But I couldn't be here. But
where was you at?
I was at home. You
just said you couldn't be here. I don't understand.
Yeah, my kids were sick. My grandbabies were sick. So all that stuff. But anyway, I was glad to be back here today.
Well, we appreciate you.
All of y'all.
And Rick James appreciates you too, because apparently
he called you.
No, on that album. He wore his hair the same way you were in yours tonight.
Oh, I already knew. Just keep
Mika.
I can't stand him. I'm gonna take another vacay.
You talking about when you was in that by the lamp post?
No. That's exactly the one.
No, please go.
Our daddy had that.
Oh my God.
All right, Mika, final thoughts, man.
Thanks for coming on, Mike and John.
Appreciate you.
Another fun show, and I just wish our kids will never have the kind of school days that we had.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a fun time, so it was a good time bringing up those memories, and I wish we can go back to them sometimes.
Yep.
Why you don't think they had the kind of school days that we had?
Because they TikToking.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they fighting.
We was TikToking.
Yeah.
It was just a different kind of TikTok.
And they doing more than hunching.
They shooting.
Yeah, that's right.
They shooting up clubs. They not doing the stuff we did.
Right.
They shooting the club up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't shut the club up.
No, not like that. Not like that, John. Not
Yeah.
like that, John.
Oh, they talking about a different kind of club.
Yeah, not like that.
That one's okay. That make you real strong.
Yeah, don't shut the club up.
No, actually, strong. All right, Lily. Final thoughts.
Oh, Mike, John, appreciate you guys for coming on. It's always fun when y'all
Yep.
are on. Always full of laughs. It's just like sitting in the living room kicking it with your family. So
Dig that. Thank you.
appreciate y'all though. Final thoughts on the show. I have to agree with Mika. Like school was unmatched for me. I loved going to school. So when my kids say, "Oh, I don't want to go to school," I'm like,
Don't make no sense to it.
It makes no sense. I loved school. But it just goes to show how much it's changed. It's not the same anymore. But yeah, continue to make those. That's where I made most of my core memories. So the only thing is I can
come through core.
Yeah, the only thing that I can hope is my kids do have some of
John,
those.
what she means by that core memory? She
Stop.
means, well,
John, you want me to get him, John?
You go ahead. I'm thinking about my final thought. I ain't thinking about anything.
All right. Well, it's on you, John. Since you've been thinking about your final thoughts, why don't you go
Well,
ahead?
I remember I had missed the school bus because I was and my mama. I asked my mom. She just got off work. I said, "Hey, mama, can you run me to school?" It was about 2 miles away. She was like, "Yeah, I'll take you." So I was waiting for her to take me. And when she went in the room and she came back out, she had on a moo and a headscarf. She say, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna take you. She said, I'm finna go in here lay down. I'm tired. She said, but if you leave now, you'll get there in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I had square heels on. They was lightly unsquared by the time I got to school. But the reason I'm saying that is because one of the things we do with our kids, we make home seem like it's better than school.
All right.
We make home seem like it's so much better than being at school. Yeah. The kids don't want to go to school. They think they can do so much better at home. Yeah. So, and because of that, school takes on a different meaning with them than had us. If we weren't at school, we weren't going to be eating most of the time. We weren't going to be playing with friends. We weren't going to be
nothing fun.
It wasn't going to be nothing fun at home to do. If you were sick, if you told your mom your stomach ache, you was going to be in the bed all day. That's right. You're going to be getting up thinking you're going to be running around.
Yeah.
My kids don't go to school. It's just like they got holiday. I'm like, y'all ain't on holiday. Y'all sick. Y'all was sick. They playing video games. They talking to friends.
That's true, John.
I think that's the difference between school now and school back then. It meant more to us back then than it do now. That's why. And that's why.
Yeah, and part of that is because that's where you was gonna talk to them. It wasn't gonna be once school was over with, it wasn't gonna be no whole bunch of talking and going on.
It wasn't gonna be no giving out your phone number so people could be calling you.
And you be
my mom was on the phone while you was on the phone. Hello. Hello.
Get off the phone. Yeah, that's right. If you own it, she's gonna pick it up on the other end. Get off this phone so I can make a call.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good, John.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna be you talked to him at school or you didn't talk to him.
Yes, exactly.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And Mike, let's see. I done counted 6 pair of Jordans, I think.
Oh, that's more than that. Yeah.
Is
it's only 3 up there.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, you done made it. Shit. What's up?
No, not even.
One of the funnest memories me and Mike had when I went to see them in Kentucky, him and Godfrey, going to see, you know what I think about all the time, man? When we went to Muhammad Ali grave, man.
Yeah.
That was a cool moment, wasn't it, man?
That was dope.
They have a bush on one side of his grave that was a bush that is well known, and butterflies kind of hang out at it, and the other side was where bees are attracted to. So he would have to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. So they had the forethought or foresight to be able to plant bushes that went with it. But the fact that
I was with you and I didn't even notice that.
Oh my God! You noticed them white people that was there before we got there, because we was even thinking, man, the white people even coming to see him, you know?
Yeah, but made it. It was the GOAT.
Yeah. So talk to us, Mike. Final thoughts. We appreciate you for coming on, sir. Let us know. Oh, wait, before we go there, John.
Yep.
Yeah. See, Mike, what you don't understand, Mike's in the movies too. you know. Now, I mean, John's in the movies too, Mike. What you don't understand, John's in the movies. Now, the movies he owns, you only shoot at dark. I don't know why they don't shoot during the daytime.
Hey, Tubi.
Every time he say he got to shoot. That's the only time he done turned us down to being on the show. We got to shoot. I'm like, at night, man. Every time.
Hey.
So you got any movies or shows coming up, man?
I got some movies. Coming out, but I don't know the release dates right now because they're still in pre-production.
Yeah.
So I don't post-production. I'm sorry. So I don't know when they're coming out. So I will keep you guys posted when we have our red carpet event. We're gonna be flying out to Vegas. We're gonna probably premiere it in Vegas. I wonder.
And when can we see your Man Talk, man? Tell us about that too.
Yeah, Man Talk Mondays at 7:00 Central. Man, my man Derek Smith, the thought engineer, with his lovely bride, the producer. Yeah. Great show, man. Great,
fantastic show.
Yeah, great show, man. You gotta stop by and check us out, man. And I got a what's this, February? I have a new video I'm working on called 2025. It's gonna come out somewhere in 2025. I don't know the dates. I just know it's gonna be out. Look for it in 2025.
Okay. All right, man. Let us know about your production company, your entertainment company you'll share coming up with, so we can support you accordingly, sir.
Thanks, man.
Mike, on you, sir.
Hey, man. First of all, thank y'all so much for having me back on here. It's been a minute, so it's good catching up with y'all as always. Final thought about school. Listen, man, I don't know what school y'all went to. I don't know what experience. I hated that shit. I hated school. Hated everything about it. Especially like in elementary school, I used to get chased to the bus stop and from the bus stop by a Doberman Pinscher every day. That's how my day started. Go to school, I got to fight, or the girls ain't liking me, or I'm sitting in the corner by myself as a Jehovah's Witness. It was not a fun time. Is what I'm basically getting at. So when my son tells me he don't like school, I get it. Yeah. But they still gotta go to school. But anyways, I'm not even really sure where I was going with that.
That's all right.
I didn't like school, so I felt like I should talk about the other side of it.
A lot of people don't.
Where can we catch up with you? I still need to. My wife and my sisters will tell you. I'm always saying we got to get to Nashville. I got to get to Nashville, man. But I want to line it up to where you're hosting that weekend. You still doing the hosting?
Okay. Yeah. I still do that. But I mean, it's just let me know, man. Just give me a date, and we'll try to make it happen.
Yeah, I got to get there, man. I got to get there.
Yeah.
I want to see some live music too. While we there.
Some live music. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Live music.
Well, like tomorrow I'm at the Opry with Jelly Roll.
Oh, really? That's
yeah.
I love Jelly Roll.
Yeah. So that'll be cool tomorrow.
They gonna feed y'all that before the show or after the show in the green room?
What's that?
Jelly Rolls. You said you're gonna be at the
Opry. Oh, he is so dumb.
Like that was one of them dad jokes.
Right. That's my staple. That's what I live on.
Come on, brother.
All right, so y'all be there tomorrow, Jelly Roll. What's the occasion? Is they shooting the show or is it just
it's the Opry 100. I don't know what that means. I mean, I think I don't know. But it's a good show. So he's there tonight actually, and then he'll be there tomorrow.
Okay.
Next week I'll be in Jacksonville with Godfrey.
Okay.
We got
fantastic shows. If y'all are in Jacksonville, go check that out.
Please come out. Next year I'll be doing the cruise, the Nate Land cruise, Nate Land at Sea. Shout out to my man Nate. So it'll be some
work,
stuff
man. What cruise line is that?
Norwegian, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Keep us posted on that too, man.
No doubt.
On that thing,
I'm gonna send you the link for it.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
We appreciate you, man. All right. We appreciate you, everybody in the viewing audience. We appreciate your participation, Dr. Selena, Shalina. Look at that. That's pretty close. Pastor Smith. Let's see. Shalina said no pics of us kissing. We got that already. Derek said, Alicia, that just means that you've provided a good home life for them. I enjoy school because home was such a mess.
Oh, wow.
And Bree said, right, couldn't go out of the house if you didn't go to school. That's right.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it. Miss Producer, get ready to play us out. We'll see you next week on another episode of Queen 3 and King.
Wake up!
Bro, bring the hook in. Queen 3 and King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down, it's going down. We just hit you with another one. It's going down, we just hit you with another one. It's going down, we just hit you with another one. Tune in now, we just hit you with another one. It's Queen 3 and King. It's Queen 3 and King. It's Queen 3 and King. It's Queen 3 and King.